Hey, welcome back everyone. This is the last day of renovations before we head off.
Yes, well it has to be, doesn't it?
So we have a few things to get done. We have a trip booked in. She's not finished. No, we got things on the list we didn't do. We're gonna come back, we'll try to do some of those things after, and a few other things I think we'll just scratch.
I think so.
Yes, anyway, what are we doing right now, Erin?
Aircon.
So we're gonna get up there, we're gonna tear that old aircon off, and we're gonna chuck our new to us aircon on the top of Bertha.
Our marketplace bargain.
So if you didn't see in one of the earlier episodes, this is my Marketplace find, and you know I love Marketplace. Second-hand air conditioner. It is a Truma Aventa. Now, the aircon we've got on the Caravan, it is an older Dometic one, and it sucks so much power that it's just not funny. So this is a much more modern unit. I was told by the person I bought it off that it got removed just because of warranty from a few marks on it, but that doesn't bother me at all. So we also had a few other people message in saying that these are a dodgy unit and most likely it'll fail on us. Look, I have no doubt that there are some of these out there that have failed and there has been problems with them, but you look at how many of these are on brand new Caravans, that is a small percentage of what's out there. So I'm pretty confident we're going to chuck it on and see how it goes. All right, Erin, first thing is we've got to get this old unit off. And I've never taken one of these off. Oh, we got 4 screws there. I reckon that's a job for you.
We're not hoping to sell this one, are we? Because I'm going to probably scratch it up, get it out.
Actually, what is happening with this older unit is we're giving this to Keith across the road.
Oh, are we?
Yeah. So I was speaking to him recently. So he's actually renovating an older Caravan himself, done a quite nice job to it. And his aircon, which is similar to this, doesn't work. So I was talking to him. I said, oh, we got a new one. And he said, oh, what are you doing with the old one? I said, it's yours.
Cool.
So, yeah, try not to break it.
I'll try not to scratch it. I can't even see the screws.
Up here. So you've got one up there, one back here. Oh yeah, we'll go one at a time. Yep, you got it. There you go.
I didn't even scratch it or lose control. That was my main concern. I just can't tell if it's in. That's the... Oh no, there we
go. You got to feel the screw. Be one with the screw.
Look, I'm not a chippy, bro.
You're not supposed to eat the screw. Okay. Well, wasn't going to fall down, that's for sure. Let's take that off.
God, even that's not easy.
Yeah, it's just when you don't know things, you don't know if you're breaking it or it just needs that bit of pressure. No, it's just a... No, it should come off. There's no screws under there anyway, so that's not helpful. What about this? Ah, there we go. Look at that. I should have done that first. All right. So,
well, there's no way that was coming down.
See those 6? You got 3 screws there and 3 screws there.
What did we actually just unscrew then?
Oh, probably it fitted to the actual unit itself, maybe. I don't know. There you go.
Like a bloody pro now.
Well,
yep, I'll be working with you on Monday.
there we go. What's attached to it? Oh, it's got like a
rope.
It's got a strap to hold it. Is that unplugged there? Can you see a plug?
I can't see much at all with your big head in the way.
That's not that big. Okay, can you come hold the unit? Ah, see? That pulls out. Yeah. A clever design. Look at that. It's like a ratchety strap, so it pulls the cable up as you push the unit up.
Did you just cut that?
No. Oh, that just broke. I'd just say because of old age. Oh, I didn't even notice that. But this, look at this. So as you push your unit up, that retracts up so that your cable doesn't dangle in the wrong spot.
Clever.
Clever people.
Very clever.
Oi. Oh, it undid itself. All right, do you want to take that head size? All right, Aaron, let's play your favourite game. Guess what socket
How
it is?
big?
All right, 4 of those sockets. What size are we going?
12.
That's a 14 again. I'll grab a 12 and a 14. You ready?
Who's right?
Try yours first. 12 mil. Okay. I'm a little bit nervous actually.
I bet it's 13.
It might be 13. Ah! No! I should have just grabbed a 13 and told you it was a 14.
I was literally just about to say, what's the bet? It's 13, and we're both wrong.
13. So I win.
Whatever.
Yeah, closest without going over.
You did not specify.
Well, that's the general rules of
No
life.
way.
It's
That's
always
not the rules of life.
always closest without going over. Always. Everyone knows that. Jesus, that's some long bolts.
Holy moly.
Now come down. There we go. All right. Now guys, there is no 240 connected. We have no problems here unhooking this. Okay. Let's go up on the roof now, Eric, because we've got to lift this old unit off.
Okay.
This is the only problem we have, Eric.
Is it going to fit?
Yeah, that's what I got you to when I said, can you put your hand in the center of it? So I was measuring it. I am a good 87.6% sure it will fit.
Because it looks a bit longer than that one.
It's not too much longer, but that's why we didn't put that last one on. Look at this. What are they?
We've collected a tree somewhere along the way.
Okay, so you might have been right.
We didn't film this, but I just said to Alex while we were down in there before, looking up in, you can see there's a ton of silicone. I said, do you think that's just going to lift off? He's like, yeah.
It's okay. We'll get it off.
Oh my God, do not bust your back doing that.
No, I'm not going to. I'm just trying to do it gently enough too so that I'm not breaking the roof. Because I don't want to be tearing the aluminium sheet, because that's going to be horrible if we do that. I just have to keep going, I think.
God.
Okay.
I don't think this is working.
Wow, we'll get it. It has to come off somehow. Has to. I might just go back underneath and just check that everything's definitely fully undone.
Meanwhile, I am not too keen on this situation. It's a mile higher than last time, isn't it?
Hey?
I said it's a mile higher than last time. Oh, it's giving me all the flutters. What you doing?
Oh, I'm just gonna cut. Because I can see the silicone in here, so if I cut it from in here as much as I can, it's gonna give me a better chance, isn't it? I can see light. So some of it's peeled off. Yeah. Ah!
What was that?
The wires. Got me. Are you up there? It's coming.
Is the black stuff silicone or what is that?
Ah, it's the black stuff. Oi, there we go. All right.
Oh my God, there's wasp nests under there.
Is there?
Look at that, it's all those mud wasp things.
Oh yeah. All right. Let's carefully put this up onto here. one aircon off, Erin.
How are we getting this down?
Yeah, we'll find a way. Not easily.
I don't feel confident lifting it to this.
We'll just get it down to that, and then I'll do things. Get it down.
I hope so, because I won't be doing things.
Well, there's a will, there's a way, Erin. Where's Will?
I don't know. I could really use him right now.
So have a look at this. I've just given it a good clean up because it was filthy under here, but we didn't end up actually peeling the silicone, Erin. It was all this seal that was on the bottom of the aircon. So I've cut through all that. So what I'll do now is I'll cut all this off, get as much of that silicone off as I can, and then the new aircon's a little bit different. It's got an actual plate that drops in here. So I'll silicone that up and drop it in. But for now, we'll clean this up. So much like the diesel heater, this has got a lot of new parts for it. So that's a brand new mounting thing. Front. Oh no!
You haven't measured something right.
No, I have, but that's bigger.
So you haven't measured something right?
Well, I assumed. Ah. This job just got harder, Erin. God, no. Oh, I thought we were just dropping this in and sealing it up and away we go. Really puts a spanner in the works, doesn't it?
Because is that like, so that metal in there, is that like reinforcing the hole?
Yeah, they've put steel in there, just a bit of RHS just to make it stronger because obviously it's timber.
Oh, that's quite a weighty unit. So we're going to have to do that. Because it's not going to fit in that hole.
Let me read. 460 by 460.
We'll be right back after Alex has a meltdown.
So Erin, our next problem is, this is all in German. Have you scrubbed up on your German lately?
No, I've been learning Spanish, not German.
Ah, da. It's not German, is it?
I think it is, isn't it? Yes?
I don't know.
I think the word we want is no.
No. All right, let's see what we got online.
So this is our last day to work on the van. Now we've got a giant hole in the roof, so we're going to have to do something about that regardless because we're going on Wednesday.
400 by 400. God damn it.
Just enough to be annoying.
All right, so we've got no other choice than to cut this. And to make things worse, I've got to cut through that steel. So if it was just timber, it'd be way easier. So I'm gonna have to cut through that steel and then cut through the timber. Cover the solar panels because you do not want to get, what's it called? Oh, I'm so annoyed, I can't even think of what I'm saying. This was meant to be on. This is all part of it though.
Like fire? You don't want like fire shavings on
Yeah,
your...
those things, sparks.
Yeah.
I don't want them going on the solar panel because they'll melt holes in it.
I'll translate.
All right, let's be positive. Let's just do this.
Okay.
All right, do you want to pop your protection on? What I might get you to do is have a fire extinguisher handy,
Okay.
just in case. That sucked. That really sucked. All right, so that's the hard part, Erin. Now we check.
Moment of truth.
It fits. Beautiful. There we go. That was a pain in the ass though. I really wish that didn't happen. But anyway, okay, so now we've got to silicon this down, plonk the unit on, and then go underneath. And the brackets underneath then squeeze it all down, and that's what holds it.
Right.
All right, so you can see here, see that, Erin? That bit of metal there?
Uh-huh.
So what it is that's a big box section, like yay big, running from side to side. So even though I've taken a little bit out of that, that's still got all the strength around there. So it's not gonna crush down or anything because it's gonna hit that and won't go any further. So I'm happy with that. Let's pump a heap of silicone on this. Get this aircon on. Now I better check which way this goes, because if I stick this the wrong way, there's been enough errors already, let's just say that.
You remind me of the ostrich in Dude, Where's My Car?
Okay. Now we need to get this aircon up here.
Oh, that'll be fun.
How much lighter is that one?
Much.
That's
Thank
awesome.
God.
So we're actually saving a bit of weight there. Beg your pardon? And my feet are going to be in the way. Okay. I think that wire is to go in there. Look how much room, Erin.
Very good. It looked heaps longer than the last one.
Yeah,
But
it's actually the same size in length. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I've got no room to stand, nowhere to stand.
Whoa. You look like a praying mantis. How do you know, like, where does it sit
Well,
under there?
that's the thing. Normally you got like you got someone either side and you got room and you can feel it. But I'm doing this on my own. So, let's go back a bit.
I mean, I could help.
I think you might have to go inside and direct me.
Okay.
You might have to yell out to me.
All right.
So, needs to come forward.
Yeah, I reckon. No, as in back.
The other forward.
Yeah, the
Further?
other forward.
Does it need to go to the door?
Yes.
Okay. Is that it?
That's, yes, looks good.
That felt like it popped in.
Yes.
We good?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, sweet. All right.
Are you reading your German manual?
I'm just using this for the pictures. And let's be honest, I don't read anyway, so.
Oh, we could do that Google Translate.
Well, you can try that if you want. See if it works.
Google Translate, what a gem. It worked, mostly. So, attaching the device. Screw the two brackets marked with an arrow in the direction of travel.
Marked with an arrow.
Onto the device using the four
Oh, yeah.
enclosed.
Look, arrow.
Yeah.
All right, and then this one should be, yeah, there we go.
Cool.
So I believe they will just literally go like that. Okay, that's easy. All right, Erin, so which way's forward?
I'm sure it'll only fit one way.
Might have to do your German again, Erin. But that is essentially it. That's going to go up there. I'm not going to put that up now because I need to get a Sparky to connect 240. So 240 in your van requires an electrician. You can't do it yourself. So we'll put that aside. Tomorrow I've got a Sparky coming in, and then we can put the plate on. The thing, what's that called, Erin?
This, I don't know.
The internal bit.
The bit that makes it do things.
The blowy bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the directional blowy thing. All right, that's it. So we'll leave it there for now. Let's move on to the next job. Anyway, stoked we got that on. I was really worried there for a bit. One thing we'll have to do is give these panels a clean up. For those of you who don't know about these panels, they're all Volta 200 watt panels. So we've got 6 of them, so we've got 1200 watts of solar on Bertha, which works out well with that new 560 because having double solar is pretty ideal. So I'm pretty happy with that. These were installed by the boys at Custom Lithium when they did the original setup with the 400 amp hour, and we've been pretty stoked with our solar input the whole time. But moving on, I'll give them all a big clean later. Don't have time to do that now. We're going to move on to this thing. Oh, that was loud.
That was loud.
This is our mountain air dust reduction system. We get so many direct messages of people asking what is it, what's the details about it, because they've never seen it before. There's not many out there. So Mountain Air make these, and what we like about these is that it is a dust reduction system, so it pressurizes your cabin and doesn't let the dust in through any holes. But what it also is a normal fan and an exhaust fan. So the fan reverses. So you cook a smoky dinner, chuck it in exhaust fan, suck all the smoke out or whatever you've done. And then we actually use it heaps as a normal fan, hey Erin?
Yeah.
Because this is right over the kids' bunks. So even though they've got the 2 Siroccos, on those really hot days, we chuck this on. It just helps heaps. Yep. Actually, when we leave the dogs in the van sometimes too, because they like to sleep up the front there. So chuck this on. And it's just, I love that because like it's no better than any of the other brands as a dust reduction system, but you can only use those as a dust reduction system. It's so good to have something that can be used for another purpose. So that's why we love it. Now, we put this on, a year and a bit ago, hey Erin? Yeah. When we did the first reno,
yep. And
we went to the Cape, and we've been through a lot of dust, as you can still see up here. So we haven't changed the filter. Now the filter on these is just a standard old Ryco A1634, and I believe that's a Land Cruiser filter. I'm pretty sure anyway. So I picked that up just before, and I'm expecting this to be quite filthy. Just 10mm socket to undo all your bolts, 8 bolts.
Oh, we didn't play the game.
Oh. Well, see, I already knew it was 10mm.
Oh. So you would have been cheating?
I would have been, yeah. Are we just going to play this game all the time? We're just going to rock up somewhere and find some bolts and go, ooh, what size is that?
What socket is that?
Guess the nuts.
What's going on there?
Oh, it's just getting hung up on something. Hold on.
Dust.
Oh, it's a bit of silicone. So that proves that I've never taken this off. That's the silicone from when I installed it. All right. Oh, is that screwed in? It's screwed in. Guess what, Erin?
Yeah, I need to go down and get the drill. I've been up and down this ladder that many times today. Oh. I was wondering how long it was going to take for one of us to headbutt that scaff.
Who did it?
Me, just nearly then.
Well, of course. Why did I say who did it? It wasn't me.
It wasn't you.
Who did it? 10mm.
You've lost your memory.
Talking about you jumping up and down the scaff.
Yeah.
Now you know how it feels for me to be at work. I do that all day sometimes.
Oh, you poor baby.
Just want you to appreciate me. There we go. Oh, yeah. Look at that.
It's pretty dusty.
Once again, the Cape. I don't know how many times we've said that.
Yeah.
We know it's the Cape too because it's the only dirty place, or the really dirty place we've been in this van.
Oh, we did like Winton and that.
Oh, true, yeah, but it wasn't dusty like the Cape was. Alrighty. New one in. There we go, Erin. I reckon that's the first job that's gone to plan.
And only took like as long as it should have.
Yep. If you're interested in these, we'll put a link in the description of the video. And yeah, go check them out. All right, let's move on. Alrighty, Erin. 1, 2. Okay, this one here. Later. That's an E, just so you know.
Look, that's not the worst writing I've ever seen.
Yeah, you did an E to spell brakes, so you can't talk. All right, so the plumbing, we're gonna do that when we come back from this trip. I just do not have time now. I know what, pens around. I know what I wanna do, but I'm not gonna rush it right now. Hence, like what happened with the bloody, what's he would call it? Awning skin, maybe later. It's just expensive, that's the only thing. And it's only a little bit of it that's got a tiny tear, and it doesn't actually affect the main use of it. Microwave, still maybe. Maybe when we come back and do the plumbing. And water tanks, I don't think we'll do that. I think we'll just make use of the tanks we've got. So that leaves one more thing. Barbecue area, let's do that now. So for those who have been playing at home for a long time, when we first did the reno, this is what we came up with. Yeah, it doesn't work too good anymore. So what Bertha had when we bought her was this, it had this big bracket in here, Erin, if you come on in, this big mounting plate and these slides.
Can you see that?
And it had this sort of old school gas grill thing. It wasn't a barbecue, it was almost like a gas cooktop like at home. So we tore that out because it was well and truly outdated. And I just chucked a bit of ply in and chucked the Weber on, took the lid off, and we just put the lid on using these split pins. Not split pins, I've forgotten the name of those. I'll
Lynch
put it down.
pins?
Lynch pins, that's it.
Like the song.
Yes, like the song. Good song too. You distracted me, what was I saying? Yeah, so look, just an old chippy fix. I just put a bit of timber on it, which hasn't been great. The Barbie's a little bit too high. I have to just push it down to get it in and out. And I always wanted to change it and we just never got around to it. So recently we had some people reach out to us, Zoe and John. They actually came to Camp for a Cure. So anyway, yeah, we hung out and had a couple of beers with them at Camp for a Cure, which is awesome. And so John's a sheet metal worker and he said, if you need anything done, just let me know. Happy to help out. So I hit him up about the barbecue area and he came up with this. Look at this, Erin.
Very cool.
That's amazing. So what happened was I did my drawings and stuff. I drew up what I thought would work. And then he pretty much threw it in the bin and made this. Because he knows what he's doing and I don't. No, it's good. Look, I basically gave him dimensions of the Barbie and the opening and stuff. It's just a different setup for us because our barbecue comes out flat like that. So I know a lot of people have a tunnel boot and it works perfectly. The barbecue's fitting the other way and it just slides straight out. We didn't have that luxury because we've got this different kind of front boot. We couldn't do that. So I gave him the measurements and then I went and bought these slides and he actually lives not far from us. So he just said, bring those slides up and then I could figure out what I'm going to make and everything. By the time I got there with the slides, he had the rest of this built. So I stood there, drunk beers and watched him make this basically. It was awesome. And yeah, he smashed it out. So we get to put this in now. I'm absolutely stoked. So let's pull the old one out and chuck it in. It should be really simple. Everything's pre-drilled. It should just be a matter of pulling this out, screwing this one in. There we go. Where does this go, Erin?
In the bin.
In the bin.
Copyright.
Yeah. Did not come up with that. So this should be as easy as getting it in there, plonky it in.
It's going really well, really easy.
Oh, look at that, Erin. Where's my tape measure? Where's my tape measure?
Don't know.
Where'd you put it?
Is it in the caravan?
No. What do I do with it? This is another one of those things.
Be somewhere random.
It's another one of those moments. Someone is screaming at the screen, going, "It's there! It's there!"
Where though? Where is it?
Oh. Okay. I want this to be perfect, Aaron.
So much so much measuring going on.
You just wouldn't get it. All right. Okay. Now's the tricky bit, Aaron, because I've got to pull it out a little bit. The slide, that is.
Why don't you draw lines on the the slide, right? Never mind.
That should be good. And then I can get in there. I can get in through the back.
Hello.
Hello. Then we'll test it. And that, well, a few more screws, but look at that. That's so much better.
That's very cool.
And then the barbecue will just literally, wherever we think will be the best. So we can go back a little bit. And then I've got room for my beers, because I never had room for them. Tongs.
Important things.
And look how much better that fits in there now.
Heaps more space. Still can't put a lid on it, but...
No, but we're never going to be able to with that hatch.
No.
That's because of so for people who don't realise why we couldn't put a bigger door in, that's the bunk bed there. So like the bunk is there. You just can't put a bigger hatch in there. Anyway, massive thank you to John and Zoe. Really went out of their way to get this sorted for us before we go away in a couple of days. That's it, Erin.
That's awesome.
Let's grab the marker.
The last thing.
No, it's to your right. It's to your right.
I could see there's one up there. It would
it's a
have
red
done
one.
the same job,
No.
but...
And you're on the wrong list.
Oh, I'm not ticking off plumbing, I'm ticking off this one. Yay.
Good stuff. That was a terrible high five. That's us.
We
Reno
are
done.
ready to go.
Like I said though, we will come back, we will do a little bit more to Bertha. It's going to be good, we'll figure out what things... What was that?
Like fluff in your forehead crease.
Fluff in my forehead crease.
It was.
Yeah.
There's no other way to describe it. Anyways, I was doing it for you.
Thank you. Way to show I'm nearly hitting 40 with the forehead creases. Anyway, guys, like I said. Anyway, before my forehead fluff got in the way then.
Don't die, we're supposed to be going away. Anyway, sorry, we're losing it, but we're so ready for this holiday.
I reckon, I was thinking, I haven't said this to you yet, but I think we should do an episode, just sit down and talk about doing renos on caravans, whether it's worth it, how much we put into it, all that stuff. So
Could be worth it.
If you'd be interested in it, let us know in the comments below. Once again, guys, thank you so much for watching this whole series.
Yes, we appreciate it so much and we hope you've enjoyed it. Let us know if this is the kind of stuff that you want to see more of, or if you're excited more about our travel. Hopefully I'm excited about the travel.
We need it now.
Yep.
Anyway, guys, make sure you like and subscribe. We'll see you next week.
Bye.